luxury, but that is timeless. And out of every boot I believe out there, in my own opinion, a riding boot goes through season, through season, through season. You can wear these with your maxi dresses, your skirts, your leggings, your jeans, whatever it is. A good, amazing silhouette in a riding boot is one of those you will continue to wear. Now, normally boots, right? Why do we usually see them on sale? It's the end of the season. You have to hold off. This is the top of the season, and if you go out into the market right now and you look for the penny, the pure, amazing, soft leather Sam Edelman boots, they're gonna be $190. We've taken $60 off a customer pick riding boot at the top of the season. This is on 5 Flex, get it for under $26, free shipping and handling. You're gonna be able to pick between the whiskey that I've been wearing. If you guys have been looking, this is the whiskey color. It's got a beautiful little burnishing in the round toe. This is my most limited, and by the way, when these are gone, they are gone for the season. Once I'm done with 1,000 of these, that is it. If you love the whiskey, this is what I have on. If you loved what Colleen was wearing, it is the sleek, sexy, beautiful black. They have the zipper in the back. You're gonna be able to get in and out of these easily. It's got the beautiful little snap closure at the top. You're gonna pick in the sizes between 6 to 10, half and whole, but here it is. I know some of you are like, I don't do riding boots because it doesn't fit in the shaft. We have regular and wide width in the shaft. Time to shop. 076774 is the item number. Let's go all through the details with our brand ambassador, Joanna House, who is joining me on Skype now. Hey, girlfriend.
Hey, Tina, how are you?
Oh my gosh.
I also have a little friend.
Oh,
this is
hello,
Boomer.
baby.
He's falling asleep right now, but I said, we're gonna come on. We gotta get on this. So here we are.
Well, this is when I say being able to get something at the top of the season, and this is it. I think I have less than 1,000 of these now between the two colors to go around for everyone. And the wide shaft is always the first one to go. I think I have about 400 left in the wide. So I would shop now. hsn.com or the app are great ways to do that. But Joanna, we were talking on the phone earlier and we were talking about like Sam Edelman just knows how to give you something. And I own Sam Edelman shoes that I've worn for years. And people to this day will still say, where'd you get those shoes? Are those brand new? I mean, it's just timeless fashion.
Well, timeless fashion, and when you think about it, we were talking earlier over the phone about the comfort, especially for girls like us who are working and on our feet all day. What's great about this riding boot, it's very rare to find a riding boot that is going to have the circumference around the calf that's going to fit. You mentioned not only the regular sizes, but also the wide sizes. As you can see, it's got a button closure and the full zipper that zips on down. A lot of times too, when you have been wearing your boot all day long, you kind of sweat a little bit. And I know that sounds a little like not very attractive, but then the boot will stick and it's very hard to remove. As you can see, the front closure is a great way to get not only in and out of the boot easily, but as you can also see, there's a scoop in there. So it's not going to shaft on your calf. So when you're thinking about walking or doing some activity or going out for a long day, you're gonna have the comfort of that fit. Then when you work your way down, remember Sam Edelman, the pattern that goes into the sole, which is that awesome athletic cushion that we're still getting with the very fashionable shoe, what you were talking about earlier. And of course, what's great about this, we were talking about in fashion right now, this burnished, cool leather feel. I like how you guys have on the models now. They're wearing not only leggings, but they're also putting on a cute little denim jacket. You could wear this, like you were saying, with a long, flowy dress, which looks very chic with a nice little hat, kind of Western boho. And, you know, look, you've got to have a great boot. In the fashion world, I know when I would go see clients, a lot of times the agent would tell us, hey, please show up wearing something. If you can't afford, models think that we're always loaded, we have so much money, but if you can't afford to, really splurge on a luxury item for the season, make sure you have something that's a staple. And I think this price point goes along not only with the luxury, but when you have a staple and you show up and you need to look really dressed to the nines, this is it right here.
No, absolutely. And when I was saying a riding boot out of all the silhouettes and boots, I feel like is the one that really is transitional, because some are saying, well, Tina, I mean, we're in Florida, right? I mean, I get it. It's still hot here. We're not talking like snow and we're in the depths of fall and winter, but a riding boot, looks adorable with your maxi dresses. It looks adorable with just how I have it styled right now with a jean skirt. I mean, a riding boot is not just a fall winter boot. And look, I love that Sam Edelman, I think, Emily, were you the one that was just doing this, showing us the goring? Thank you so much for doing that, because also I know some people don't like to get boots that, you know, you feel like you can't move around, you can't do what you need to do. It gives us just enough goring so when you move, it moves with you. This is not a stiff, hardened leather boot. It is soft. It has just enough. A riding boot isn't meant to be like a stiletto boot, right? So you've got about 1¼ inches in the heel. You get all of this nice treading on the bottom. So when this does transition over to fall, over to winter, and we've got, you know, different terrain that we're walking around in, you still get that security on the bottom of this. And I want to remind everybody, this is it. Johanna, I mean, whatever
Thank you, Tina,
have.
for saying that, because a lot of boots don't. They have a very slick surface, and like this is the Thug sole, which we have here. So this is great for, like, you know, Florida, whatever weather you're going to be in. I know walking around New York as well, when it starts shifting into the colder season and, you know, it starts getting a little icy on the streets and a little wet. This is great because going down to the subway or walking around, you need to have that traction for that, you know, not having that slippage. And it's very rare to find that in a boot unless you really find that kind of sole. And that's what we've incorporated in the penny tall leather boot.
Okay, in the wide shaft, in the whiskey color, less than 150 of you can grab them. If the wide always goes first, it's because not all footwear lines offer that. And we get that. And some